Hey everybody, Christian here with you today for the CETIS design team, and I want to welcome you to another episode of QuickTips. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to add guest and visitor accounts to your course. So it's actually a pretty simple process, but there is a small hurdle to overcome. In most courses, and as a matter of fact, here at UC by default, the visitor account requests and the guest accesses are turned off, and that's by default for security reasons, but the good news is you as the instructor or facilitator can go into the course and turn those tools on and then get your account requests put in. So here's where we're going to start. We're going to go down to the bottom of our menu under the control panel, and we're going to choose customization. And then from that drop down, we're going to go to tool availability. Now in doing so, we're going to get every tool that's available to you in the course, but there are two in particular that we're looking at. One is Observer, and the second is the visitor account requests. So I'm going to scroll down to the O's first. Okay, there we go. So Observer is here, and we can see that that check mark is already checked, so we're good to go. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit further to visitor account requests, and there they are. Okay, so again, that check mark is made as well, so we know that the tools are turned on. So I'm good to go ahead and make those adjustments. So I'll click Submit if I need to, just to save my changes. And I can see through this green bar up here, the tool update has been made. So part two of this is going into the guest account and the observer account allowances. So we're going to go back down to the menu, go under Customization, and look at Guest and Observer Access. Now from here, I want to make sure that both of these options are turned on. If I'm going to be using these two particular types of users, and we can see that yes they are, and if I need to make any changes, I'll click Submit. Okay, so now if I want to enroll a guest or an observer into my course, I'm going to go to Users and Groups and then Users. And then from here I can click on the Find Users to Enroll, just like I'm going to enroll anybody into my course. Type in the username, or I can browse for the user based on their username, first name, last name, or email. And then once I get that person's information here, I would select the role as guest. And then that person will just have limited access to the course. They are essentially a fly on the wall, if you will. They don't have a lot of access to assignments and such unless you update the permissions and give them those types of access. And that's a whole nother episode. Okay, so now let's say you want to request a visitor account. So in order to do that, we're going to scroll down here to the control panel again, and we're going to look under Course Tools, and followed that by Visitor Account Request. So we'll click on that heading, and then you'll just follow the prompts to fill out all the information required to get a visitor account approved for your particular course and to get that visitor enrolled. So I hope you found this particular tutorial pretty helpful, and as always, if you run into a snag or if you need some assistance, please feel free to reach out to us through email, and the email address is cetishelp@uc.edu. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Thanks.